Reds have just beaten Manchester City 1-0 at Anfield, and let me tell you, it was absolutely electric. It was like Anfield was once again a fortress. Chris, the only place to start is that goal. Yes,
Mo Salah did
my
jiggery pokery black magic fucking shit or something, because there's no way he turns on that ball after Alisson knocks it all the way, and then he turns and then he's free and the man's down, and you're like, oh Mo, this time please, because the first time Ederson makes an unbelievable save to knock it wide.
I know, Anthony Taylor, crap.
Yeah, well, let's talk about that in a minute, but fucking let me just dwell on the fact that Mo Salah then finishes it and Liverpool go 1-0 up, and there was a point a couple of minutes later, I looked up at the scoreboard, it's 74 minutes, and it is the loudest that Anfield's ever been, I think, and you're just looking around going, is there anywhere you would fucking rather be than here with Liverpool Football Club and these fucking lads? Because there's nothing you'd rather be, there's nowhere you'd rather be, there's no team you'd rather support. This is Liverpool Football Club. That is how you win fucking games of football, lads. If you could remember that next week, that would be fantastic. Look what we can do when we get past 6 minutes without conceding a free goal.
We actually give ourselves a chance. Dave, get in here. I want to ask you about Joe Gomez. I thought he was absolutely immense. Probably our man of the match if Salah doesn't do exactly what he just did. What did you think about Joe Gomez tonight?
He was impervious. Nothing could get past him, no matter what. Made Haaland look like a piece of piss. One of the best defenders in the league at the minute. Gotta be on this, off the back of that anyway. Gotta be thrown in that conversation for at least a little bit, at least this week, because he's shown what he used to be. Back from the 2020 season, that's what he used to be, and that's what he can get better as. And
Haaland was still in school.
Yeah, when
Gomez was doing when Haaland was in school.
But back for 2020, he was so good, and now he's getting back to that level. That's his place to lose, in my opinion. And right now, well, if any of our centre backs get fit again, but right now, that's his place to lose. He can't put any feet wrong. It's just so good today.
It was both of them. It wasn't just Joe Gomez, it was Virgil van Dijk. He's so aggressive in the challenge tonight. He looked like Virgil van Dijk. That's the fella that we've been missing. He wanted to grab the game by the scruff of the neck. There was one person who had the game by the scruff of the neck, to be fair. It was Anthony Taylor, the prick. But Virgil van Dijk and Mo Salah wrestled it off him finally in the end. And Virgil, mate, that's what we've needed all season long. We've needed him to be a leader in the squad. We've needed a spine to our team. When Fabinho turns up, when Virgil van Dijk turns up, when Mo Salah turns up, you see Liverpool Football Club.
Yeah, you did tonight. We were absolutely brilliant. The amount of pressure we soaked up and to get them on the counter, we defended as a complete unit. I mean, I want to talk about the first half because I thought we had the better of the chances, yet they might have had a lot of the ball. How does Andrew Robertson, A, not get it on target, B, not score? I mean, my Christ, Andy, I know you scored the free kick in training, but come on, do it on the pitch. And then Harvey Elliott has a good chance in that first half as well. You could see the signs, and we carried at it in that second half.
Just incredible. One men's player I actually really want to mention, James Milner. Yeah. What a fucking performance that was from James Milner. Kept Phil Foden quiet for the entire game and just helped so much in the attack, moving the ball forward.
He didn't even get a yellow card, mate. He didn't get a yellow card.
I bet it on the 15th minute.
I mean, I thought he was going to be off after 15, to be honest with you. And that's the thing, we doubt these Liverpool players, and whenever we've tended to doubt them over the last few years, they've always told us that we're idiots and we shouldn't doubt them. Now, this season's been tough. It's been tough for everybody watching it, but those Liverpool players have still got the performances in them. It wasn't just the first half, Chloe, that we were the better sides. We were the better half. We were the better side for the entire game there. Look, think about it second half. Yes, we're feeling nervous. Yes, Manchester City have the ball, but who had the better chances second half? It was us all day, mate.
Yeah, and you know, that could have been 2 or 3, actually, to be honest, if we put away the chances. And another player I want to talk about was Nunez. He came on the pitch, right, yeah, and he was his strength, his power, his pace. He was really good on the ball. A few final balls, I was screaming at him to do the other player and pass it to the simple option. But he added something into the game, and I saw signs of brilliance. And Akanji and Ruben Dias couldn't get anywhere near him.
No, and I didn't know which way, how they were going to line up. I didn't expect City to line up with. It looked like Ake at left back to me, Akanji at centre half, with Cancelo at right back, and Diaz obviously the left side of centre half. And I when Nunez came on to get on to who you want to actually talk about, I was really surprised that he went on that left hand side. But he was so potent, so powerful, and he was just full of energy on there, wasn't he? It was that one that you're talking about. I can see it now. He tries to hit Trent at the back stick, but he's got Carvalho right there. I was really happy that he played for Trent, but the lad I was watching the game with, James, was adamant that the ball should have gone to Carvalho, because it doesn't matter what you do there, Liverpool needs to put the ball in the back of the net. He went for the the option that was probably the hardest to play, but the easiest goal for the striker to score in that regard. So like Trent's a little bit unlucky. I just thought he was brilliant, and I've never really thought of him as a left winger, but I tell you what, he did more on the left wing than Jota did. He's probably done more on the left wing against City than Mane might have in that game. Like, he looked absolutely sensational, cuts inside trying to get the ball across and nearly scores a goal as well, and that one where he chips it over the keeper as well. Like, he was causing them problems time and time again.
He was. There is sadly one little thing that we've come out of here where you probably in the aftermath of the game haven't recognised it. No, I was quite happy. I'm sound with him getting a red card. Absolutely loved it. No, Diogo Jota goes off on a stretcher. Oh no.
It originally looked like, from where I was, it didn't look as bad as it was. It looked like he had cramp, but as soon as that stretcher came out, it was worrying signs straight away. The only positive I think from it, we now can play Nunez there. And after the performance that he had today, that's not a bad thing. But
you've just been talking about
mate, because I agree. I think Nunez looked absolutely sensational. But it's right. Of course it's fucking disappointing. Yeah. Diogo needs a run of games. He needs to get into the starting 11 because we know how good he can be. And there was times tonight where he was absolutely sensational as well. But it's the way that he covers his face for me as he's going off. Yeah. He doesn't put his hand up to wave to the cop or anything. That is 12 weeks. If you don't cover if you don't let on to the cop, it's a couple of months at least. Yeah, it's got to be. Like, you've got to lift your hand up, but he was the whole time, and that is so disappointing for me. Like,
Milner, right? Because I thought it was Milner, and that's why I thought. Hi. I thought it was Milner because I thought he was having us on, and that's why he was staying down and pretending to be hurt, and I thought he was keeping it up, going all the way off the pitch.
Here, by the way, let's see if we can untangle.
Why did we look at my penis when we were doing that? I thought.
I still am pulled the cameras now.
I thought it was Milner, and I even thought it was like, because I was convinced it was Milner when he was covering his face on the stretcher, and I was like, I thought, no, he's just playing the act, just eating up all them precious seconds till the end. What, the ultimate gamesmanship? And Jota's just probably going to be out for the rest of the season. But anyway, that's my thoughts on that.
Well, actually, Baz, whilst you're there, are we going to... hello. I want to ask you on Anthony Taylor, because I saw some kind of UFC wrestling on Mo Salah tonight, which I usually see quite often. Not to the extent where someone's literally basically got him in a head triangle.
So there's a point in that game where he's letting things go for both teams. So there's lots of little physical confrontations, 50-50s, and I've seen all of them giving us free kicks. So he did let them go for both teams to a point, but there was just stuff going on and it was all the officials, to be fair, because the one that leads the clock being sent off is the linesman is absolutely blind as a bat, can't see it. Everyone flips, and Jürgen, I don't know how many people saw it, but he comes too close to he properly gets in the Lino's face. He comes close to, I don't say he comes close to the headbutt, but he proper gets in on him, and there's no way you're not getting sent off for doing that. But it goes back to Anthony Taylor. He's a mank. He shouldn't be refereeing these games. He is abysmal, and at least we've won, so it doesn't feel like sour grapes us saying the poor referee.
But you don't want it to be a case of, let's brush over it because Liverpool did win, because there was times tonight where he was like, by the way, Jürgen, if you could come out and say his shit, right, yeah, and just take the fine, love it, please do that. But yeah, I mean, this has been the fan cam after Liverpool have just beaten Manchester City 1-0, and let me tell you, if you feel exactly like I do, this could be the start of our season. A massive 3 points. Join us, do subscribe to the channel. We have hit 500,000 subs. Get in! Nice one to all of you. But also join us on Redmen Plus and just live for Liverpool Football Club with us. Do join us. Nice one for watching. Fucking up the Reds.
Get closer to Liverpool Football Club and the amazing city of Liverpool with Redmen Plus. More content for your eyes and ears, documentaries, extra bonus Redmen shows, podcast features, interviews. Get close to the culture of Liverpool Football Club on Redmen Plus.